So what happens when you combine elements from Saw with 50 Shades of Grey? You get Stephen King's Gerald's Game. Gerald's Game, directed by Mike Flanagan, the man that directed Oculus, Hush, and Ouija Origins, gives us a new movie based on the Stephen King novel Gerald's Game, a novel that I didn't even like, and yet I like the movie that he makes so much more. This movie stars Carla Gugino as Jessie Burlingame and Bruce Greenwood as her husband, Gerald Burlingame. They are a married couple going to a hideaway in this cottage in the middle of nowhere to spice up their sex life, and they decide to try something new, BDSM. Gerald decides to handcuff Jessie to the bed, and just as he's about to have sex with her, he dies of a heart attack. Oops. So now she's trapped to the bed. She's got no way to get out of the bed. The key is on a table a little bit too far away for her to reach. The phone is on another table too far away to reach. And she's pretty much got to figure out how to get out of this all by herself. Or else she could die of thirst or starvation, or even worse, she could get eaten by a dog that is very hungry and nearby. Throughout the movie, Jessie is being haunted by the visions in her head of what she thinks her husband is saying to her, what she thinks herself is saying to her, and visions from her past. And that's pretty much our movie. And there's also this creepy guy that shows up later on in the movie called the Moonlight Man, which I didn't totally understand. But let's get into this film. Now, Gerald's Game is one of the few Stephen King books that I didn't like because it was a very slow page turner. And I just wanted to get to the point where Jessie eventually gets out of the handcuffs. I wanted to know how she got out of the handcuffs, and the rest of the stuff just felt like filler when I was reading the book. So when I heard that they were making it into a movie and Mike Flanagan was directing it, because he's a very good director, even though I didn't like Oculus because I knew the ending before it was going to happen, I thought, all right, I'll watch this because I did like Hush and I did like Ouija Origins, and he did an excellent job with this movie. The direction with this movie is very good. The tone is very good. It's very suspenseful. Carla Gugino does an excellent job playing up the panic and desperation that she has in her face. And Bruce Greenwood does a great job with his role in the movie. The visions that she sees, Jessie, are done very well. A couple times I was a bit confused, but I think the reason why I'm confused is because she herself is very confused, and the whole movie is done from her perspective. So that was done very well, actually, even though it can be very easy to get confused when you're watching this. And the dog, that part was pretty scary too. There's this scene where Jessie's trying to get this glass of water because of how thirsty she is, and she's struggling to get that glass of water. And just something as simple as getting a glass of water can be turned into something so suspenseful when you're handcuffed to a bed. As for this Moonlight Man guy, I thought that part was done pretty well, even though I was a little bit confused about that guy. I haven't read the book in a while, so when that guy came up, I wasn't totally sure who he was, but he looked pretty scary, so that part was done very well. So overall, this movie was really good. People should really check this out on Netflix. I'm going to give this movie an A. Definitely worth it. Better than the book, in my opinion. I have heard that some people like the book more. because the book has a little bit more than the movie does, but I like the movie more because it's more visual, and I didn't really like the book. So definitely worth it. It is an excellent film.